Just like there is a great red spot on Jupiter that was created by fiercing storms that would make it impossible to survive on Jupiter's atmosphere, there is also a white spot that is in, drumroll please, Saturn. And scientists also say that the white spot is created by fiercing storms too, but the white spot is a bit smaller than the great red spot. A recent study claims that the moon has a tail, and every month it wraps around our planet like a scarf. A slender tail made up of millions of atoms of sodium follows Earth's natural satellites, and our planet regularly travels directly through it. Meteor strikes blast these sodium atoms out of the moon's surface and further into space. For several days every month, the moon remains between the sun and our planet. That's when Earth's gravity picks up that sodium tail. Our planet drags it into a long stripe that wraps around its atmosphere. This lunar tail is totally harmless. It's also invisible to the human eye, 50 times dimmer than what you can perceive. But during those rare days, high-powered telescopes can spot its faint yellowish glow in the sky. The tail looks like a gleaming spot that's 5 times the full moon's diameter. Mathematicians think that just like there are black holes, there could be white holes connected to black holes by wormholes. Not forgetting that black holes are very strange in the universe and that they suck everything in their path, even light. Well, how does this work? Firstly, let's enter the black hole. We will pass the ergosphere, which is the layer that gives us our last chance to escape the black hole. Then we pass the event horizon, which is the line that if we pass it, we can't go back. Then we get spaghettified and we go through a very small hole and enter the darkness. Then we pass a long wormhole. Then we get out of the white hole. But we look different as our dimensions changed, and we are possibly dead by then. The difference between Earth and the moon isn't like this. It's like this. The difference between Earth and the moon could fit all the planets in our solar system. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The distance between the Earth and the moon is changing. Now, Earth is further to the moon than before millions of years ago, and it's probably because of the expanding of the universe. The moon also seems to be shrinking. Earth's natural satellite is now 150 feet smaller than it used to be hundreds of millions of years ago. The reason for this phenomenon might be the cooling of the moon's insides. It could also explain the moonquakes shaking the surface of our planet's natural satellite.